gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, can you guys hear me there? Obviously, you had a little technical hiccup there from the sounds of it. So let me go back to X and make sure we can hear the audio. Let me know in the chat there if the audio is corrected. Sometimes we do have this little hiccup. Let's see. Looks like it's fixed up, yeah. So I just need to do a bit of a refresh there. Sometimes, I don't know, maybe the plugin or something doesn't work. But that sounds like we're back now, so that's kind of cool. Well, my whole preamble was missed since the sound probably wasn't playing. Yeah, let's see. Let me know on YouTube also if the audio is working as well. That will help. Thanks very much. Works now, says TX. Appreciate that, TX. You are the star today. You're the star today. All right, so yeah, we're going to get into the stock market and kick it off from there. And we'll get into all the hype today because we've got lots of fun there. Oh, I just realized that I've got to reset. Also reset my browser. All right, there goes the movie magic. All right, so we got Wall Street right now. Wall Street ends higher as tech rally continues, led by Micron. Obviously, AI being the main driving force and value really on the stock market. There are many other technologies obviously doing well, like robotics, and space exploration, spaceships, rockets. But AI, they're really the kingpin right now. Dow Jones up 0.4%, 183 points to 48,134. Real nice moves there. If we look at the all-time chart there, we still see that we're pushing the highs. If we look at the last year chart, we're just down off the highs at the moment. So, but heading in the right direction. I'm expecting this to really be really high by the time we get into 2027 because of the Trump golden age. S&P 500 is up 0.9%, 60 points to 6,834. And that's ticking away as well, just off the highs. And NASDAQ there up 1.3%, up 300 points. And that is starting to push back up as well, also off the highs at 23,300. But looking pretty good. Nice, another green day after yesterday. US dollar is appreciated a little bit there, up at 98.4 points. And let's go to the oil prices. We got 1% increase on West Texas, $56.55. Brent oil at $60.50, up 1.2%. Gold is up $5 to 4,369. And let's see where that looks like on the chart there. Yeah, that's around all-time highs. Pretty amazing. We've got silver as well, which has been an absolute tear. Look at that thing, up 3.4%, $2.20 to $67.40. Isn't that crazy? Let's have a look on the monthly chart. Look at that. Wow, that is amazing. Look at that. So just off the all-time highs. Just absolutely amazing. Let's look at the week chart. That silver price just going for it. Look at that. Wow. Remember it was stuck down at like $17, $18. Remember that? And here it is at $67.42. And we talked about it potentially heading to $75 to $125, and it's doing very well in that part. Not far from that bottom of the range, $75. All right, so that is the stock market there. And of course, getting some good news around AI with Micron. Let's jump into the Fed rate monitor. We're going to check that out. So we're 5 weeks and 2 days and 20 hours away. So 20th to 6th of January is the next Fed meeting. We've obviously had the end of quantitative tightening. We have basically means that we're in quantitative easing, the early days. Expecting quantitative easing to really pick up by sort of April next year. But it's a good sign. So very cool. At the moment, we've got 25% of the market expecting another 25 basis point cut. We'll see how we go by the time we get there. And that's kind of where we are right now. So the first big cut expected in March at the moment by the market, 46%, expecting another 25 basis point cuts. But I think we might get that a bit earlier. We'll see. A lot of politics involved there. All right, so that is pretty much it on the stock market and the economic news. We're going to get into the crypto news, and of course we had a green day as well, which is really cool. We've got Most Armin in the house there. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you. Welcome to the chat also. Let's get into the crypto markets. So we've got the total market at the moment, 3.074 trillion. So that's good news. We're over 3 trillion again, up 3.4%. Nice move there on CoinGecko. Bitcoin at the moment up 3.2% overnight. We'll take that, $88,328. Hopefully we'll get, maybe over the weekend, we'll get over 90K again. So that'd be cool. Ethereum there up 5.9%. It's a big move there. Almost back at 2,990. We got BNB at number 4 up 3.1% at $856. Number 5 at XRP up 5% at $1.90. We got Solana at number 7 up 6.1%, almost $127. Tron up 0.4%, 28 cents, and Doge there up 7.9% at 13 cents, 13 and a quarter. So pretty good stuff happening there with Doge. The top performer there, of course, is Doge at number 10. And then over the last week, Tron is the only one that's been in the green at 1.9%. But we still not quite wiped out the down the down market over the last week, but we're pretty close. Another good day of green candles, and maybe even today, and we might be able to turn that weekly down trend into an uptrend. So fingers crossed there. The other big thing, of course, is ADA still, even though it's up 6.7% today, is still below Figure Hallock, but it's closed the gap quite a bit. And if it's another good day, and no doubt it's going to be pretty much probably flip back into number 11 there. Top 100, we've got Midnight, obviously the privacy chain there from Charles Hoskinson. That's sitting at number 92, but 28.4%. Canton at 14.6%. Looking pretty good there, actually. Monero up 9.5%. So got a lot of privacy stuff on the move at the moment. Pretty good timing for ProveX and PulseChain. And then, of course, Bitcoin Cash number 13 up 7.5%. And then Sky 75 up 5.5% as well. So those are our top 5 at the moment. And of course, that new chain there by Charles Hoskinson, the winner in the top 100. Top 1,000, we've got Mango, the official 67 coin, and BitLight. Those are the top 3. And then, of course, trending, we've got Bitcoin, Pudgy Penguins, and Sophon there trending at the moment. So that's pretty much it. Nice green day, 3.4% overall. And Bitcoin up. Bitcoin. What have we? I've moved a long line now, haven't I? Let's go market. Bitcoin up 3.3% and Ethereum up 5.9%. Let's see if Ethereum can get over 3,000 today, or we're maybe even during the live stream. Who knows? So that's pretty much it for the crypto majors. We're going to get into PulseChain now, and we've got some pretty awesome news. As per the title of the video, CoinWell, $1 million prizes. What does that mean? We're going to talk about that. And, of course, LibertySwap Aave fork, they announced that today. That's coming in the 2026 roadmap. These guys have got so much stuff they're doing. These guys are going to become an absolute what am I trying to say? DeFi power ecosystem, man. I mean, this thing, these guys, if they continue on with this sort of stuff, who's going to be able to compete against them? I mean, it's going to compete. So it's going to be pretty interesting. All right. So they're always also teasing about stablecoin. So I don't know. We'll keep going there. They're expected with LibertySwap 2.0 to be tying in Petius. So we might get that in the before Christmas, potentially, and also stablecoins. So I'm not sure both of those are being delivered, but kind of indicated it. So we shall see. Things are afoot. Anyway, let's get into it. And also True DeFi, of course, expected. I think it's launching in about an hour and a quarter. So we're going to double check on that, but I'll check that later on in the live stream. So let's get on to day 952. Can you believe it? With PulseChain, 952 days since it launched on the 13th of May, 2023. It has got the price at the moment up 2.4%. We'll take that. It's only a little baby green shoot. I mean, it's really small. Got to remember, we've got very thin liquidity right now. Pulse at the moment, quadruple 164 is the price. So we're sitting 16% of the mean sacrifice price. PulseX at the moment, quadruple 128 at 1.9% increase. And at the moment, the ratio is one PulseX will get you 0.76 pulse. I think 0.76 or 0.78, maybe it is. And that is one pulse will get you 1.28 PulseX. So one pulse will get you 1.28 PulseX right now. So that is up 1.9%. The buy and burn has just rounded up. So we're at 8.3% now on the buy and burn based on GoPulse numbers. Ink token at the moment up 2.3% at just below 67 cents, so $0.0075. And then we've got Hex on PulseChain or PHEX at 29 hundredths of a penny, up 3.5%. EHEX at the moment still lost at zero, but is at 0.0097 at the moment. And what else there? Is it? I guess you'd say 97 thousandths of a cent. I think that's right, or 97 thousandths of a penny. But yeah, what do we got else there? We got the combined price of EHEX and PX sitting at 39 hundredths of a penny. So X is such a deal right now in terms of accumulation. All right, so let's go into the gas prices. Gas prices at the moment, 190,000 beats are pretty low, 1/10 of a penny right now. We got Validus, 52,629. I think it's up like 19, is it yesterday? It's up just maybe a little bit from yesterday. Bridge at the moment, let's look at that, 79.1 million. What were we at yesterday? 77 or 78, somewhere in that ballpark. So we're up from yesterday for sure. And look, the other thing that's flipped is the Ethereum. So Ethereum's there flipped. In fact, I took a snapshot, didn't I? I took a snapshot, but where is my snapshot, guys? Where is my snapshot? I did take a snapshot, but I'm not sure where it is. Where is my snapshot, dude? Did I take a snapshot of stablecoins? What did I take? I did take a snapshot of stablecoins. Oh yeah, no, that's right, I did. So we're at 77.3. And what's this yesterday? Yeah, 77.3 yesterday. So we're actually up quite a bit, actually. So what's that? Let's just round it 6 to 8. 1.6, 1.7 million. 1.7 million up from yesterday. We'll take that. That's not bad. So there we go. And also the other thing is that ETH has flipped. ETH has flipped DAI. Kind of cool. All right, so that's pretty much that. Let's go to the market volumes at the moment. 4.6 million in a 24-hour volume, so still pretty low. And there's a weekday coming up, still Friday weekday. So 4.6 million. And we've got a couple of leaders, though. We've got 387,000 transactions here. We've got Dunamis, been around 15 days. That's up 39%. Let's have a quick look at that. I'm not endorsing anything, of course, just going through the trending. But let's see what that chart is looking like on the daily. They're pretty zigzaggy, but it's on the upside at the moment. All right. We got Yoink, been around for a month, up 28%. We got Dominance from OG WebChef, up 25%. We got Missile also from OG WebChef, up 22%. So we've got a few little moves on the old OG WebChef. We got CDI, which is PulseChain fork token, up 21.5%. Let's have a quick look at that. It's at 906,000. I wish I hadn't done that now. So we take away the front of the chart, and we're at 906,000. So just a little bit of a pump day there. Not too much, just a little micro pump. What was I looking at there? Oh, the CDI, right? CDI. Bria, obviously, getting excited about CoinWell, CoinNaki, and Coin Mafia. So Coin Mafia coming up first, and we have Bria community. They still need to do a lot of work, so hopefully Joshua Wu's giving a good kick in the pants. Except for Grumpy. Grumpy's pretty good. Grumpy's out there doing a lot of stuff. All right, we've got 17% there, up 17%. And yeah, we've got 00031 up on the market at the moment on Bria. This is the weekly candle. So a nice little strong consolidation there. Getting very close to, I guess, a breakout because they've got some previous tops here, 48. So if they get past some of those, it's really starting to look pretty good. But obviously the big news coming, so it's got a lot of big fundamentals supporting it. Let's have a look at the daily, shall we? See what the RSI down at 62, so I still got room to move a little bit. And then 4 hourly there coming at 60, so certainly got some more room to potentially move. Got a little bit of volume every so often. You can see it's on a 4 hourly chart, so take note. All right, so that's Bria, so we'll keep a lookout for that. Alamo at the moment up 15.7%. And I can't remember whether it's related to Fitzgerald or not. You guys can remind me if it is, but let's have a look down the bottom here, shall we? Alamo near TFC. So it's Fitzgerald, isn't it? So I think it is related. So that's on the up and up right now, and that's the US dollar. So it's sitting, market cap still pretty small, 200K, 15K liquidity, 2K volume. So, a little retail play. But let's have a look at the pulse ratio, looking at 209. So that's been pretty steady. Let's go to the daily though. That's the daily chart there. So coming off the bottom, round it up there. All right, so SCADA from Nuke the Supply up 9%. Great team, great tokenomics. And we're sitting at 1/1200th of a penny right now on the price there. It looks like it's, it's not quite finished the downtrend. So you'll be looking for something to lift that up, but certainly slowed down. And the ratio there is at the bottom, just coming off the bottom there, 76.8. So we'll see where that hands. So you could put a nice little Fibonacci in there, see whether that is looking much better. But yeah, and some moving averages. All right, what else do we got going? We got PulseChain Peahen. This is tied into the old Peacock too, isn't it? Up 8% right now. Let's have a look at our old Peahen as we go. So obviously coming off the bottom, like a lot of PulseChain charts, right? No surprises there. 0001900. And pulse ratio is sitting at 11.6, so still down at the bottom there at the moment is the old Peahen. Let's see, Fitzgerald Company, obviously the first one before the Alamo, and let's have a look at that, up 5.5% today. Has been slowly, isn't it, creeping up a little bit? Yeah, just a little bit. This is the weekly chart. Let's look at the ratio. Coming off the bottom there, let's log this out. and it's coming off the bottom. It's a daily chart, this one. So I don't know. It's flipping around between weekly and daily. I don't know why. 121 at the moment is the ratio there. So it's definitely making a bit of a recovery on the weekly. That's the weekly chart. So yeah, got beat down. Where did it drop down at? 84, 85. Let's say 85. We're up at 120 at the moment. So a bit of a buyback there, a bit of a fight back for the old Fitzgerald company. Vouch, the number one validator on PulseChain, up 5%. Man, I've got to reset this chart, don't I? Because it keeps putting the trades in it. Quadruple 0157 at the moment, and the pulse ratio sitting at 97. So it really has stabilized there, isn't it? Let's go to auto. Stabilized there just below 1 to 1. So this is obviously going to be a bit of a juggernaut, I think. It's going to be a bit of a juggernaut when we really have a turn of events on the old PulseChain and start getting uptrend. Most Aave says mentioned Yoink yesterday. Check out the bot, says most Aave. Yeah, might have to do that actually. So what else? Good afternoon. Good afternoon indeed. All right, so that is Vouch right now. So keeping a tab on that, one of our blue chips. Sparta at the moment up 4.4%. I think that's continuing, isn't it? A little bit their trend. Man, I'm really gonna have to reset this for sure. 2 cents a penny at the bottom of the range, top of the bottom range, I guess. That's on the weekly chart. And finally, let's go to not finally, but let's go to ALGO. ALGO Hex derivative there up 4%, and so is Hex. Hex is up 3.7, so Hex making a bit of a bounce back there as well. Swarm up 3.6%. Unity from Cryptographics up at 3.4 cents, up 3.6%. SolidX from SolidX from Firewell, I should say, took 61 cents, and that's up 3.5%. Sorry, oversold up 3.5% there. X game up 3.4% at 11/100th of a penny. We got all the hex pairs, and then we come down to number 28. We got Pulse Puppy up 3%. Scroll down here. OG Web Chef, remember the 5th of September, is it? That is up 2.8% as well. What else? Dart token at the moment up 2.8%. Curve token at number 36 is up 2.6%. Go Pulse is up 2.5%. It's sitting at 6.1 cents right now. We got a little bit of a bounce on the BBC token. We got Pump Tires Die, that's up 2.5%. It's still at the bottom, isn't it? It was doing pretty badly yesterday. I think we looked at it. Gophers, the 404 contract by Dipcatcher on the PulseChain, up 2.5% at $52. Let's have a quick look at that, eh? Let's have a look at that. So I don't know. There's not that many 404s on PulseChain as I'm aware. There's people have been launching them and they don't get much view, but it's certainly currently sitting US dollars $52, and the pulse ratio is at 3.2. So it looks like it's flattening out, doesn't it? 3.2 million. All right, Gophers, pretty good. I really thought the Gophers was done pretty well. And Dipcatcher, of course, working on his Hex on Ethereum project, which he's holding off because of market sentiment, which is FlexNet, isn't it? FlexNet? Yeah, I think so. double check. Moonex at the moment. What else? Let's scroll down a bit further here. We got Finvesta, of course, the grandparent of the OG Web Chefs, $2.34, up 2.3%. Let's have a look at this right now. And that is, it's come off the bottom, hasn't it? So $2.34 is the price, and the pulse ratio is at 143,000. 143,000. Does look like it's got a new support era here. So if it's the bottom of the market, maybe this is the turning point. We shall see. What else? We're at number. We talked about Moonex at number 45, up 2%. Apine Pulse up 2%. Zendog tied into Peacock Tour a bit, isn't it? 1.6%. Content reward token for Sava, been around for 6 months at 1.6%. Doubt token at 1.5%. One of the top memes, RH memes. Saw some mini meal sitting at number 56, up 1% at 6.1 cents. Of course, that's going over the Solana time dividend. Another one of our blue chips is up 1.2% at 3,200 of a penny. Oh, did I go into Doubt? Yeah, accidentally went to Doubt token. Time dividend, that's what I was trying to go to. Yeah, I'm going to really have to reset this chart. 1,100 of a penny right now. We're at the bottom of the range. So obviously when we get a reversal on Pulse, this is probably going to have a pretty massive reversal on the old time dividend. What else? There PDC down here as well. Now PDC's been working hard. they built a new analytical dashboard website. They've done some really good videos with Peri Banana. They were in the monster thread, I think this week with Suit's monster thread. So, they've been doing some good stuff there. But price still not quite recovering yet. Let's have a look. 00011. Kind of in the middle of the range, a little bit partially slightly recovered, but I guess still got some work to do. Let's go to the weekly chart, probably a better way of looking at it. It's pretty flattening out here. We'll see whether it can kind of consolidate here. Kind of is consolidating the last month. So we'll see if we can make a bit of a move up from here. Looking kind of good. And I think this is Peri Banana put something out about 128x or something, didn't he? So check out that video. All right, let's have a look. So that is kind of where we are right now. So that gets us into the top 60. And then we're all, got a few that are slightly green. Zero Trust there, Liberty, PMX 500. And then we get into number 69, and these are slightly out of the money, just slightly. Well, dollars 3 cents in the money because it's supposed to be stable coins. $1.03 above peg, a big peg there. Everything else, of course, is slightly down. Liquid Loan slightly down. P Tiger, Firewall, Love.io, Trump, they're all slightly down. Pepe slightly down. Peacock slightly down at the moment, even though they've got some huge stuff coming. The market's just underpricing this. So we know once it consolidates and the market reprices it, probably going to get re-rated quite severely, along with some of the other top tiers on the market there. Of course, this is supported, and the other one's integrated, right? So they're a little bit different risk return trade off there. 9mm down here as well, 1.8%. Another one of our blue chips, the second biggest DEX. We covered this yesterday. So it's down 1.8% right now. And of course, PulseChain still not quite really starting to move. I guess we need some bigger moves like 10% plus in PulseChain to really start getting the engine going, getting some of those stable coins and things that are sitting on the sidelines to start pumping to get some sort of bridge reversal as well. All right, so that is where we are with the markets. Shall we get into some of the news? Let's do it. I need some music. When you don't have music, get the crowd, the renter crowd. Hey, we got Dirty Crypto. He's one of the most active PulseChain influencers on X, and he put out a post here: breaking news, official PulseChain website updates. Front page now includes 24-hour and 7-day price charts. New tab called Developer, which includes info on smart contracts, integrating with PulseChain, running a node, FAQs, and relevant links. So that's really cool. Of course, the other day I highlighted the fact that ProveX was now on the website as well, but they've made some more additions, including that developer tab. That's pretty cool. So kind of neat. So if you're a developer out there, get some resources. I know Liquid Loans haven't the Liquid Loans got a website for resources as well? One of their websites, I'm pretty sure, from memory. So good news there. Developers, start building. All right, so that is the play. But let's get into the top of the video, which is CoinWell $1 million prizes. What does that mean? Well, we're going to find out. But first of all, we're going to build up to that because we've got a few posts here from Rack and Michelle regarding CoinWell. Coin Mafia, I should say. Coin Mafia. So Rackham says, this is what happens when a singularity hits a simulation. It crashes every AI agent we've tested, Claude, Grok, Gemini, and ChatGPT. Really throws a wrench in getting accurate testing done. At least anti-gravity holds up somewhat, but Relax Bitcoin has historically handled over 2 million X without breaking a sweat. So a quirky looking model on Coin Mafia in action shouldn't ruffle any feathers. Folks have been asking for peeks into one of these simulations runs. It looks like mathematically. So here we go. So it's got a little video on that. So is it playing that out and kind of cool. All right, so that was the first one, but let's get closer to the target. Let's get closer to the target here, and that is next post was this one. If you can read this, Coin Mafia does not need you. It will be successful when it launches, whether you are there or not. Have a nice day. That's from Rackham there. We got the old scary little Coin Mafia. Scary little mafia there. I think have you noticed we've changed from apes? Is that I don't know what that is. Monster ape, maybe monster ape there. 12 hours ago, you ever wondered what all the influencers would do if the new Coin Mafia coin does as well or better than the original Hex on 300 plus other EVMs? Whoa, so pretty big stuff there. So I don't know. it's exciting. We're looking forward to it. Hey, look, we love crypto, so we'll see. Let's see what happens there. Then we had this video 10 hours ago, 30 days post-launch. The Coin Mafia family summons the tax token and NFT families to crush the competition and handle business. So I guess this is this indicating what's this indicating on the Coin Mafia site? I'm not sure, because Coin Naki, of course, was going to be a battle of the memes. So, but this is talking about tax tokens and NFTs. NFTs, of course, have largely struggled on PulseChain, given the fact that PulseChain's down. Typically, NFTs do well when everyone is rich after the PulseChain prices go up. So we're expecting the NFTs to generally be the last thing to really move at the top of the market. So we'll see. So that is that. A bit of a fun violence video or movie back in the day. So that is in there at the moment. And then we get closer. This is, I think we're to the main event, are we? Yeah, we are. So this is the big news. So this is what we got titled video, $1 million prizes. So Rack and Michelle put this out just a few hours ago. Big news, 10 people get sponsored with my money for Coin Mafia launch. So 10 people get sponsored. To kick things off with a bang, I'm sponsoring 10 lucky winners with $1,000 positions each in our coin right at launch. We'll put those wallets on display for the world to watch live as they grow, presumably on some page on the website. Imagine starting with $1,000, and if it hits 1,000x moonshot, that's $1 million per winner. So that's the title of the video today. Potentiality of $1 million there if it does 1,000x. Now, obviously, normally that would be just like, oh, that's just, high in the pie. But, but he's launching a pretty heavyweight protocol, multi-chain, and it looks like it's going to be on tons and tons of chains as well. This is probably not too bad. Now, the other thing, of course, is that Rackham is pretty well connected, so we're going to be looking forward to see some of those connections play out. That's probably the biggest thing I'm looking for, to see that play out, and that'd be beautiful for Rackham, but beautiful for PulseChain, beautiful for crypto generally, and for his projects. Kind of excited about that. So that $1 million winner, so there's 10 of them, so that'd be $10 million basically. Obviously, you've got to have a lot of capital flowing through the protocol. And of course, I think he's mentioned actually that, he'd rather see, the project do, at least the projects, I think he was talking about CoinWell actually, doing $1 billion plus. So what will the whole ecosystem be worth? I think at least the top 3 protocols will be crypto specific for value. I think the other ones are going to be educational type of sites, which is great, but that's the ones that you value are going to be what's the TVL, what happens to the price with the market cap, etc. So comment in the replies, tell us why you deserve a spot, and share this post to spread the hype. Winners are out soon. Let's make history together. Who's ready to ride this rocket? Now, well, the interesting thing, of course, is going to be is who actually allocates these to. That's pretty interesting. So now you can go to the website, you'll be able to see them, track them. But of course, if you're giving them to certain people in the world, some people have platforms, other people don't have platforms. So it's going to be interesting to see how he allocates that to. Some people he might just be people that he likes. And of course, let's have a quick look at some of those. So Nuclear Herbs says, Nuclear Herbs, of course, covered a lot of the SEC court case against PulseChain and Richard Hart. He goes, but why I always shoot the puck at empty net. Hope this project brings new eyeballs to the chain. So good luck with it. Deserves got nothing to do with it. And Rackham says, I want you in. You get a spot. We'll call you. So there we go. It looks like we got 1 out of this 10 taken down. So it looks like there's a few more. Now I'm going to give you guys the link to that. If you guys want to get yourself in that, why not? I mean, it's a chance of 1,000x. It's worth doing. And of course, it looks like it's going to be a pretty popular project out of the gate there with the new tokenomics as well. Joshua Wu's doing a lot of the rebel marketing out there, targeting influencers and stuff. So that'll be fun too to see. There's lots of his comedic videos. So that is the competition there if you guys want to get involved in that. So there we go. All right. So that was kind of cool. Crypto Coffee says my donation address is cryptocoffee.pulse. Rackham replies this yeah, okay. It's okay. So that's pretty funny. I don't know if Copy replied to that, did he? You go, that's pretty funny. I got to put some likes on that. Put some likes on that. That's pretty funny. All right, I might as well put some likes on this too. I might as well put the likes there. But that's kind of cool. What else have we got there? So we've got lots of other people in the house. What else there? Crypto is bearish. Was it crypto is bearish, portfolios are bleeding. Everyone loves a good comeback story. Looks like 10 people are about to get one. There we go. That's from Ragam Shell. MVS Crypto, the editor of the monster thread. I cover the community as a whole in a weekly digest, providing and promoting a positive overview of the chain, elevating hundreds of community members, including yourself, along with dozens of projects. Looking forward to it. So best of luck there, MV. We got a Wild SJ as well. The work I'm doing on a daily with the Griffin is that, of course, in the Beehive, isn't it, in California, doing all those iPads for PulseChain marketing, has been all I have time to focus on when it comes to the space. And I'm thankful and excited to be doing what I'm doing. This means I really have time to post, read, or learn about anything else going on in the world. It would be awesome to win this, and I'm confident that Coin Mafia is going to be a great addition and asset to the PulseChain. Thanks for your consideration. Well, Joshua Wu there, tip in the hat, the old Joshua Wu. So we'll keep a lookout for that too. Mr. Onizuka does daily news videos. It will be on PulseChain. It will be in safe hands with me. Got a little Onizuka there. It's got a little video about that. A little video there. Slimewell, he puts out a thing here. I'm a senior concept artist and creative director, and Josh's brother-in-law with 10 years of shipping AAA games, animation, and cinematic works. I have a black belt and something, whatever. So yeah, let's see how he gets on. Pulse alert, pump it. So we've got lots of other people in the house there, all applying. So we'll see how they all get on with that. So there we go. Lots of people jumping in there, and that could be you. That could be you jumping in. So give it a go. Hit the repost on there and leave your comment about why you should be one of the winners. And maybe your $1,000 entry will go to $1 million. But hey, in any case, it's $1,000 entry, so that's pretty good. All right, so pretty exciting stuff there. Get into it, folks, and we are looking forward to the launch of Coin Mafia first. It looks like maybe, I don't know, we might get CoinWell next, maybe Coinaki. Maybe we're going to get that Coinaki second, and then CoinWell third there. And once well and truly the market sentiments turn around, we'll see where Rackham decides to launch that. Market sentiment, of course, needs to turn to the upside. So there's quite a bit of excitement in the market, bit of vibe there. All right, so that is Rackham Michelle. Let's jump on to the next big one, which is LibertySwap 2.0. We're expecting that probably before Christmas, so maybe within the next sort of 5 days. And that's a big deal. But what was really cool about today's post was LibertySwap said V2 is architected with a modular hook system that allows new features and external contracts to be composed, I should say, into the core protocol without redeploying or re-implementing the entire contract suite. In 2026, we plan to deploy a clean, minimal Aave fork. Now, this was new news. I look at this stuff all the time. You guys know that, and I'm not aware that this has ever come up before about the Aave fork. So it looks like they're doing a minimal Aave fork, and they're going to integrate it directly into the swap flow. So idle liquidity with LibertySwap can simultaneously generate swap fees and lending yield while users retain asset exposure by borrowing against their positions rather than selling. This design also mitigates liquidity stress when stablecoin demand arises, and protocol can source liquidity directly from its native lending layer, ensuring capital efficiency and operational resiliency. Now, I've been thinking about this for some time, and it's really, from my point of view, I mean, obviously time permitting, but there's no reason why these, like LibertySwap, couldn't just take over a lot of space because they're already taking, if you think about it, they're taking a lot of the capital through the bridge. I'm not sure what the percentages are, but it's pretty decent. And the more they take over in that sense, and of course with the privacy integration, the more of DeFi they could take over as well, just even with basic forks and stuff like that. So because they've got the revenue driving through, with a really good system there. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. See how big they go next year. It could be pretty insane. Now, obviously, we're looking forward to the Railgun and Tornado Cash. Potentially, they've talked about Layer 0 too, with the old messaging system and arbitrage benefits there potentially. So we'll see what happens in the space. But we're looking forward to stablecoins and Batias integration with privacy swapping through Batias, and that could be huge. So really excited about that. And of course, that would help PulseChain become the second layer protocol on Pulse on Ethereum. Also, realizing a lot of Richard Hart's visions. And of course, if ProveX comes out, they'd be a quick adopter of that too, right? So yeah, let's see where it goes. So pretty cool stuff there. Not sure if they've responded to much stuff there. Some people are talking about like wish we had native decentralized stablecoin, and we got stay stable there. Die no. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see where it all ends. Thank you. More domains means more attack vectors. So we intentionally operate with a single domain, focus on securing. We are building a unified UI that includes a wallet. And this is really important, right? So they're going to be building out this UI user interface that includes a wallet, guys, which is pretty awesome. They're going to include a wallet, hardware support, right? Hardware support, and of course, other core and trusted PulseChain dApps, anti-approval attack protections, and availability on both app stores and web. Yeah. So yeah, pretty exciting. With this approach, once users are set up, they will have significantly better protection against fake or malicious websites. So some good stuff coming from the team there, and that's getting closer. So we'll keep abreast of this before Christmas and see whether they can get all that stuff out. No, we would rather do it ourselves and remain full control over our security protocols. Will be 100% open source and intentionally simple. Provide support for Pulse, ETH, and stablecoins. Yeah. Sounds like Hyperloop tech. It will be huge and reduce selling pressure massively. Huge. Many trading applications can be built on top of our protocols and its hooks. I'm hopeful and optimistic. Now, we do know they were also talking about potentially doing hundreds of trading tools as well. That's the other thing that we're looking at. Eddie says Somi came out with a video against Rackham. I kind of don't like them anymore, says Eddie. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, so you have to decide. You have to decide. I'm just going to stay neutral on that, but you decide. You have to decide which camp you're in. You have to decide what your camp you're in. Host, honestly, one of the few things that keeps PulseChain interesting right now is PDI being unstable. If we're perfectly stable, I might actually be bored to death. Well, this is the old thing back to Elon Musk about what is interesting, right? People normally, when they run simulations, and as soon as simulations get boring, then they have to focus on what's going to be interesting. So they change the dial a little bit. All right, so that's some of the cool stuff there coming from Aave. So yeah, we'll keep a lookout for that. I don't know if they've got any other updates there at the moment, but we're going to keep an update, guys. And of course, they had this post out here as well. They got season's greetings, but really Christmas holidays, right? I mean, you got to remember they changed all the stuff to wipe out Christmas, so that's why I hate all that stuff. The video contains all the key insights you need about Peacock development, how on board PulseChain, and it's got the step ups there, right? So kind of cool. All right, that is where we are right now. Now we're looking forward to True DeFi. Now this launch could be imminent, like within the next 40 minutes. So I'm gonna log on to Telegram and see whether there's any update in there. So just give me one moment. Let's see. Let's go to Telegram. True DeFi. Okay, launch time will be pushed to 12 a.m. midnight Eastern time. Stay tuned as we continue to grind. So midnight Eastern time, so 12 a.m. What time's that now? So Eastern time now. So look there, 6. So it looks like okay. So they've pushed it out. They pushed it out to 12 a.m. Eastern time. So that's another 5 hours and 40 minutes, guys. So 5 hours and 40 minutes. So it won't be during the live stream. Oh, how that's sad. I thought we were going to, no, we probably may not have made it anyway, but that is coming a bit later. So that is hot off the press. That was from Neil Fatish's in the Telegram. All right. So let me just respond to that actually. So what the heck? What the heck happened? Oh my gosh! Yeah, right. That's it. So 5 hours and 40 minutes away. All right. So all right, cool. So that's going to be later today. So I'll probably end up talking about that tomorrow, as my guess, on the old True 2x. So that's about to launch. So the idea, of course, of True 2x is that you will make a 2x miner to get a 2x miner in your Pulse. So no doubt there's going to be a lot of interest in that. So that's kind of the idea there. We got deposit Pulse and deploy miners and earn dividends. Now, my understanding is the first day you go into the auction to get shares. Then when you come out of those your shares, you can deploy miners with them. That's kind of the way I understand it. And then you can earn dividends and get a 2x ROI on your investment in Pulse. That's basically the idea. And of course, they're using system miners and partner miners, and 14% of the Pulse that goes in there to get yield and make that all happen, right? There'll also be a referral program from the looks of it. You don't have to be a Grinch this season. TrueTX allows you to share it in its bounty with a 45-day referral program. So there we go. Was it give the gift that continually provides rewards? Your referral ID can be given to all your friends and community. Love, share with love there. That is it, launching, of course, in about 5 hours and 40 minutes. All right. 6 hours and 40 minutes. Apparently 6 hours. I don't know why I got 5 hours and 40 minutes. Okay, 6 hours and 40 minutes, guys. let me change my time. 6 hours. 6 hours and 40 minutes. I love the fact that you can edit. How about that? All right, 6 hours and 40 minutes. I'm going to put a little smiley face on that comment on Telegram. So if you're in Telegram for True DeFi, you'll see my silly little comments there. All right, so that is that. How are we done for time? Here? 33 minutes. 33 minutes. We're at 46 minutes in, and it looks like we've got a quick show finishing up. So that's pretty much it for today. I think we've gone through everything I was going to talk about. Let us know. Well, catch me tomorrow because we're going to talk about True 2X. I don't know whether I'll do a live stream later on. Maybe I will. I mean, we'll see. Maybe I might do a double show today. Depends. We'll keep track of it and see how we go. But in any case, if you want to get involved with Rackham's competition, the 10 giveaways, you know what to do. And if you guys haven't joined our strategy club, the link to strategy club is in the video description on YouTube. It's just over $1 a day, and I pass all this intel through there, both PulseChain, X1 chain, crypto generally. So it's a good place to be, and especially if you're busy or relatively new to crypto, it's fantastic. And the link's in the video description. If you're on X, of course, you can scroll to the top and hit the bottom link, which just goes to the Whoop store. Whoop's kind of one of the main stores that a lot of people use, that people can sign up to Discords and Telegrams and things like that. So look forward to seeing you in there. So it's just over $1 a day, about $35 a month. So really good value for all that intel. So look forward to seeing. Also, you get the general access and Discord included as well. All right. Other than that, you can always join up to Telegram. Links in the video description for that too. All right. TikTok. It's time to rock. Take care, everybody, and I'll catch you on another one. Either I might do something later today. We'll see. But tomorrow is my normal show, so I will definitely be catching you then, which will be the same time approximately. All right. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. I got to find the way. We're out here. Here's the exit. There we go.